Good morning, Year 5. Here is Friday's maths lesson. Give yourself time to write today's short date and the learning objective to divide 2 digits by 1 digit. Here's a little dog to make you smile this morning. I hope you're feeling as happy as he is. Press play when you're ready to start your learning. Okay, let's make a start. Our starter activity is recapping on what we learnt last lesson, where we were doing magic multiplication. Can you remember how we drew those wizard hats to help us to work out these calculations? Let's have a look at these together. 20 times 3. Well, we know that 2 times 3 equals 6. The question is 10 times bigger with 20 times 3. So the answer needs to be 10 times bigger. We add the placeholder. 20 times 3 equals 60. What about if both numbers are 10 times bigger? Well, just the same as before. We know that 2 times 3 equals 6. But this time, it's got 20 times by 30. We've got those 2 zeros that we need to add to the answer. So the 6 moves 2 places to the left and becomes 600. 20 times 30 equals 600. What if the sum looks like this? 200 times 3. Well, we know that 2 times 3 is 6. And the question, the 200 is 100 times bigger. So the answer needs to be 100 times bigger. 200 times 3 equals 600. What if both of the answers are 100 times bigger? Well, just like before, we do 2 times 3, which we know is 6. And this time we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. I wonder if you can read that number. Can you say it for me? I'll add a comma, see if that helps. What does that number say? That's right, 60,000. What about if the sum looks like this? Well, we know 2 times 3 is 6 again. And this time we've got 1, 2, 3 zeros. What does this number say? That's right, 6,000. So you just need to remember to do your wizard hat first, do the calculation that you can do really quickly, brain only. And then check how much bigger the numbers are. Is it 10 times bigger, 100 times bigger, 1,000 times bigger? Move those digits to the left and put your placeholders in to find the final answer. Do you think you can have a go at this independently? I think so. On the board, there's a variety of different questions which asks you to use your magic multiplication. Pause the video, see if you can have a go. If you get stuck, you could use that times table grid that's in your learning pack from last week. Press play when you're ready to go through the answers. Welcome back, Year 4. Have you had a go at these? Did you find any of them tricky? Let's see if you can mark them as we go through the answers. I'm going to reveal them one at a time, and you can tick them off. Have you noticed anything about the questions and the answers? Yeah, most of the time, if the question's got 2 zeros, the answer will have 2 zeros. This doesn't happen all the time because the first multiplication might have an answer with a 0 in, which would change it. But more often than not, the zeros in the question help us determine the zeros in the answers. How many did you get right? Can't wait to see this in your learning books. Well done, Year 4, you're working really hard. Put your pencil down and give your hand a rest. And let's move on to today's main learning. Before we do that, we've got a Skills Sharp challenge. There's 3 questions for you to work through, looking at some of the skills we've been doing this week. The first one is a division sum, which you can use any of the methods you're comfortable with. The second one is a part-whole model challenge, and then you've got some addition facts to have a go at. Press play when you've had a go at these and you're ready to go through the answers. Good luck! Welcome back, Year 4. Let's have a look at these together. Okay, the first question was 13 divided by 3. I've chosen to use a number line, so I've drawn a number line up to 13, and I'm going to count back in threes. 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay, I can fit 4 equal groups of 3, and there is 1 left over. So 13 divided by 3 equals 4 remainder 1. Did you get that answer too? Well done if you did. Let's have a look at the part-whole models. We've got the number 73 as our total. This model has partitioned it to 3 ones, so we will have 70. 70 add 3 equals 73. This model's done it a different way. 73, it's taken 60 away, so the missing number is 13. 60 plus 13 equals 73. Well done, give yourself a tick if you got that right. Have you had a go at the addition facts? I'm going to reveal the answers now. Mark them as we go along. You should see a pattern, because you're adding 4 each time. You can see that the answers have 9 in them each time. What about these ones? You should see a pattern in your answers because you were adding 4 each time. Well done, Year 4. Let's move on. Wow, we've done so much learning this week. You've done the place value grid, bus stop method, part-whole method, number line, and concrete resources. You've had a go at all of them, but I'm hoping you've chosen a method that you feel most comfortable with. Let's have a go at a method together. If you're confident with this and you really know what you're doing with division, you can stop the video now and start your independent learning. If it would help you to go through some more divisions with me, then you can listen and work along as a team. Write the challenge that we've got today, 87 divided by 4, into your home learning book, and give yourself a few minutes to draw out this place value grid. Don't forget your 10s and 1s, and this time we need 4 rows because we're dividing by 4. Press play when you're ready to go through it together. Okay, have you drawn your place value grid? Let's have a look together. So we needed 8 10s and 7 1s partitioned from 87. I'm going to use these counters, but you can draw them in. So let's partition the 8 10s into the 4 rows. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. They go in nicely and we don't need to do any exchanges. Let's have a look at the 1s now. We've got 7 1s. You can draw these in as I put them into the grid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that doesn't work because it doesn't fill each one. So I need to take some of them away. 1, 2, 3, 4. That splits equally, but we've actually got 3 left over. So I'm just going to put those at the side there. So this tells me that 87 divided by 4 equals, let's see what we've got in one row, 2 10s and 1 1. So 21, but we have a remainder of 3. 21 remainder 3. Well done. Let's see what this would look like on a part-whole model method. So the first thing that we need to do is partition 87 in a way that we can divide by 4. or attempt to divide by 4. So I'm going to partition 87 into 80. You can do this with me if you want to have a go at it. And 7 ones. And I'm going to divide each number by 4. How many 4s go into 7? Just 1. And there's a remainder. 4, 5, 6, 7. Remainder 3. How many 4s go into 80? Well, I know that there's 2 4s in 8, so the answer must be 10 times bigger. 24s in 80. So to find my final answer, I need to add these together. So we've got 20, add 1, and then the remainder 3. 21, remainder 3. And you can see our answer using the part-whole method is the same as the one for the grid method. Are you going to use one of these methods today in your learning? I think we're ready to make a start. Have a look at the challenge in your book. We've got lots of division sums for you to work through to keep you busy this morning. Do as many as you can. Keep taking a little break if you get tired. Maybe give yourself a little wriggle, stand up, do some brain gym or a Go Noodle video. Try and help yourself keep motivated. Don't sit down in front of the screen for too long as you'll get really tired quickly. Keep having those little breaks. If you get stuck, move on to the next one or drop me an email at the Year 4 email address. Well done for all your hard work this week, Year 4. Really proud of everyone who's kept up with their daily challenges. And I'll see you next week for some more maths. Bye for now.